Hello, everyone. Once again, this is Sincere from Sincere Knicks Fan 34. How y'all doing? I appreciate everybody's been viewing. I appreciate everybody's been subscribing. Let's continue to keep that momentum going. Let's continue building and making this thing better. I want to put this out there real fast. In the state of West Virginia, there was a horrible storm that came through that has completely rampaged the entire state. And the thing is that there are different places and organizations that are trying to help those who have lost homes, lost clothing, and all kinds of different things. I know the United Way in West Virginia has been a place for people to go donate, and you can provide resources, sanitary napkins and chargers. What I've been told so far is that they already have a great stockpile of clothing. So they don't really need clothing, but water is something that can be very helpful. Sanitary and hygiene items are things that are very helpful for those in West Virginia. So if it's not the United Way, there are a lot of local businesses in West Virginia that have said that they would provide donations to those in need in the area from the storms. So I just wanted to shout them out, and anything that y'all can do to help be amazing. Okay, so just wanted to put that out there. Much love to West Virginia. We're praying for you. Saying we're trying to support you as much as we can, and if you can do it, please do so. All right. So get into business. The idea is I'm very excited of news that I'm hearing in reports right now about the Kevin Durant situation. I'm very, very happy right now. And the reason why is because what has been reported so far, at least as of today, is that the New York Knicks said you can take a hike. I appreciate that. Thank you so much. And you know why I say it? I appreciate that? Because when Kevin Durant had the opportunity to choose to come to New York, he decided to go to Brooklyn. I'm going to say it again. When he had the opportunity to come join the New York Knicks, he decided to go to Brooklyn. And not only did he say, I'm going to Brooklyn, he said the Knicks ain't that team. They're not the cool thing no more. That's what he said. And he tried to stand on business. But now all of a sudden he wants to come to the New York Knicks. Now, that just makes me feel a certain way. But I'm sure if you were if you're Knicks Nation, you already probably feel the same way I feel. So it's all good. Which means you can just stay right over there, right? Wherever you at, you can just stay there, right? And I'm gonna tell you why I don't want Kevin Durant on the New York Knicks. I want to be very, very clear. I have respect for his game. I have respect for the man's game. He is a dangerous offensive weapon. He's very, very difficult to contain as a player. With that being said, what he does when he is not playing, he has a track record of being a hardhead. He has a difficulty with coaching. He has a difficulty putting team first. And realistically, that's not what we need on our team. We don't need in Knicks Nation a player who would have no problems sabotaging the success of our franchise. We've already had people that was putting their own agendas out there. We don't need him bringing any extra stuff. We don't need extra, right? We're trying to find success and build off the success we've already created as a team, right? You can say whatever you want about Tom Thibodeau. He has laid a foundation that has allowed our team to be relevant. That's the key word, relevant. We have not been relevant for a very long time. The only time we've been relevant is talking about how much of a clown organization, franchise that the New York Knicks and James Dolan, that has been what the standard has been for over 20 years. And now we have a situation where, we have some clown-like activity going on, and of course the media is losing their mind, right? They're losing their mind. Oh, Tom Thibodeau's gone. And now let's talk about Kevin Durant. While we already got rid of our coach who helped lead us to several playoff opportunities. Now we're going to go and get a player that has not found success taking his team to championship levels. Let me be very, very clear. And when I say championship levels, I'm talking about by himself. Klay Thompson, Steph Curry, Draymond Green, those guys, they already had their body of work. He just came in was the cherry on top. And they were able to be very successful as a team. But when he's trying to go out there, and this is the whole point of why he left Golden State, or at least that's what I believe is the reason why he left Golden State, was because he was trying to cement his legacy as being a player who can win championships on his own. That he didn't necessarily need Klay Thompson and Steph Curry. And so far, he has proven himself wrong. And he's also proven that, again, when it comes to his team, he has no problems leaving his team in a worse situation. He has no problems, talking bad about a coach. He has no problems, hey, my contract is up, or, I need more money, or, I'm not happy no more. Kevin Durant, Kyrie Irving, I said it from the very beginning. When they were free agents, I was like, that is not a good combination. And when they went to Brooklyn, I was happy. Now, I'll be honest, I was more upset that Kevin Durant went to Brooklyn, but I was not upset. I was upset because Kevin Durant went to Brooklyn. But Kyrie Irving and Kevin Durant, I was like, that's not a good combination. That's not, because they've never been happy anywhere that they've been, not in the long term. So when I see Kevin Durant, who after he went to Brooklyn and he was playing with his friends, and then he goes to Phoenix to go play with his friends, and at both spots, he has not found the level of success that both he and I think everyone else in the NBA was expecting, right? I mean, I know I myself was looking at least quietly to see how successful Phoenix could be. You got a big three. You got a legit big three. And you're standing there getting knocked out first, second round. What's going on? But you want to bring this guy to our team. We were just at the Eastern Conference Finals without him. Can you imagine us trading? So we're trading what pieces? The pieces that brought us to the Eastern Conference Finals in the first place? We're trading away core pieces that have been through the grind, the grit, the successes for the last 3, 4, 5 years. Why would we want to jeopardize that? And let's be honest, Kevin Durant's contract is not cheap. This man's probably looking at $50, $60 million a year, right? And he's going to want more money. I believe his contract ends next year. So why would we want essentially a rental to give up players that we have locked up at minimum for the next 3 years? We got players locked up for real, like for 3 years without worrying about much. I spoke about Precious Achiuwa in a previous video, that we may need a power forward. Now, can Kevin Durant play some power forward? Yeah, he can. But the thing is, what many people already are discussing is the aspect that we need to get tighter with defense. A lot of people have been pointing their fingers at Cat, Karl Anthony Towns. Oh, he's not playing at the level that he needs to defensively. All right. Do you think Kevin Durant's out there right now trying to defend the best shooting guards and small forwards in the league? He's 36, 37 years old. Right? I mean, I could try to look it up, but he's getting up there. He's in a place where he needs to be on an established team where he can be that guy to go get buckets. But if you're looking for him to be a leader, if you're looking for him to be that guy that can take you over the top in the Knicks situation, that's not that dude. He's not that dude. If I was by chance to be graced with the blessing to see him in person, I would say to him, dude, you're a hell of a talent. You are a great player. No question, no diss. I'm not here to disrespect the man. I respect his game. But this is not the team that's designed for him. It really isn't. Especially if you try to have all three of Kevin Durant, Karl Anthony Towns, and Brunson at the same time. defensive lapses are going to be a nightly basis. So that's the reason. Those are the reasons that I'm like, no, Kevin Durant can keep us behind right where he's at. Let's go try to stay right under that second apron. Let's try to build out and try to get whatever talent we can find and be successful with that and continue to build. Because we can do that. We can still build with some good quality pieces that are willing to take a little less money, but they can see that this team can be successful because we already have been successful. Now, this is kind of part of why I really want our Knicks to find a coach sooner rather than later, because it gives opportunity for that coach to come in, meet the guys, try to generate some rapport and go over the strategies of what they're looking for. And whether it's trying to find talent in the draft or try to find something in free agent, knowing who your coach is can also put you in a position where you know how to better build your team for success moving forward. So I don't think bringing in Kevin Durant is a wise idea, because he already has issues or has demonstrated issues even getting along with coaches, let alone following what the coach is expecting of them to pull off. So that's not a good deal. To have Kevin Durant on your team and not even have your coach yet, that is not a good mixture. That's not a good combination. It just isn't. So my personal opinion, KD, you stay right where you at, man. Hey, you know what? You can go anywhere you want. Please don't come to the New York Knicks. New York Knicks, you made your decision. Stay to your guns, stay true to it, and just keep the thing moving, okay? Just go out there and try to find whatever free agents you can find that helps best to serve this team and represent that New York Knicks the way it is, right? Shoot, I'd rather you go and re-sign Beauchamp before Kevin Durant. Hey, y'all want to say something in the comments? It's all good. That's my opinion. I'm staying true to it, because I think that Beauchamp is going to give us a lot more effort. I think that he's so young, he can be something that can be helpful in the future. Kevin Durant, as I said, all respect to his game, but that's not what our team needs right now. We need players that are going to be able to hurt other teams defensively, to provide that effort, that energy, defensive mindset, and if anything, just be more efficient when the ball gets in anyone's hands. How to move the ball, not be a ball stopper, but a ball mover and a body mover. Okay? So those are things that does not embody what Kevin Durant does. So with that being said, you know what I'm saying? I'm glad the Knicks didn't take him. I hope that they remain the same with that throughout this whole free agency process. And let's keep this thing moving. All right? So I appreciate y'all time. If you haven't, please subscribe, like, share. Hey, you want to put some comments in there? It's all good. You think that Kevin Durant should be on there? Put in the comments. I have no problems talking to you. I will try to be as responsive as I can. Let's try to be as respectful as we can. All right. You have a good day. I will talk to you next time. Let's get it.